Hey, it's Taylor Grant, and I'm making this video because a lot of you have asked me, what is Bellator claims resolution and what the hell is a public adjuster? And the unfortunate part is not a lot of people know what a public adjuster is or exactly what I do, and that's why I'm making this video. The thing that I want you to understand is, very simply, at the very basic core level, what I do is I'm a claims adjuster, but I work for the policyholder or property owner, property manager, and I get referred a lot by roofers and restoration contractors when they can't get a claim paid because the insurance company is denying, delaying, or underpaying a legitimate insurance claim. I mostly work on large loss commercial and industrial claims, but do a lot of residential claims and stuff like that in northern Colorado. So really what I do is I fight the insurance companies. That's what it comes down to. I fight the insurance companies on what I think when I look at legitimate damage, storm damage, like hail damage in Colorado, right? Like this last year's hail season was crazy. And so I look at hail damage, I look at the policy, because I'm a policy expert, I'm a coverage expert. I look at the policy, I compare the legitimate storm damage, and see if those two things coincide. And if they do, and there's coverage for the damage on the building or the property, then I feel like I can help the client get the claim paid or paid more fully if the insurance company is underpaying them. Now, don't get me wrong, not all insurance companies are bad. Insurance agents, I have a lot of friends that are insurance agents. They're not the enemy. The problem is by the time it gets to me as a public adjuster, people are pissed off. People are super angry because the only reason it comes to a guy like me is because the insurance company isn't paying the claim. And unfortunately, I think that's the new normal, and the trend that's occurring on a lot of these large loss insurance claims is insurance companies aren't paying legitimate claims. And from my perspective, I'm a little jaded, right? I'm a little cynical because by the time it gets to me, I'm looking at the damage, I'm looking at the policy, sitting there wondering, why isn't the insurance company paying this claim? It's legitimate damage, it's legitimate coverage from the policy. Why isn't this claim getting paid? And so ultimately, again, I want you to understand the videos that I post and the things that I say sometimes regarding insurance companies is not a blanket statement. Not all claims are underpaid. I believe a lot of them are. Not all claims, legitimate claims, are denied. Sometimes they are. And that's where I get involved, and what Bellator claims resolution is we help resolve claims in the interest of the policyholder. Trust me when I say, I don't ever take a claim that I don't think there's legitimate damage. I get called out by roofers and contractors a lot of the time, and they're like, hey, I'm seeing this hail damage or this type of damage. I go look at it and I'm like, sorry bro, I just don't see the damage. And I can't take a claim that I honestly don't believe that I can defend my position to the opposing insurance adjuster and make sure that the client is being the best served. So that is my perspective. Is I'm a licensed public adjuster. I'm licensed by the state to help you as a property owner, if it's residential, commercial, industrial, a property manager, if you represent somebody that actually owns the property, or if you're a contractor that you know it's a legitimate claim, there's legitimate hail damage or storm damage or fire damage, wind, whatever it might be, and it relates to a property. That's what I do, is I fight for the policyholder and the property owner. And when there's a legitimate claim, I always feel like I'm on the right side of the transaction, because the person that has been paying the premiums month after month after month is then now asking the insurance company, hey, pay a legitimate property claim that I'm making due to the damage from the hail or whatever else it might be, and the insurance company is denying the claim. So, for instance, recently, a lot, especially if you see the insurance company on TV, they're moving in this direction. They're automating a lot of stuff, which sounds smart. It saves them a ton of money, right? But one of the automations they're doing is sending drones out to do the inspection instead of a real human being licensed adjuster from the insurance company. So we just had this happen recently in Fort Collins. A drone inspection occurred on a property. The drone said there was no hail damage at all. P.S. The drone is also only looking at the roof. They're not looking at the collateral damage, such as AC units, windows, siding, paint, screens, gutters, spouts, downspouts, kickouts. They're not looking for any of that stuff, right? So ultimately, the roofer looks at the property and is like, there's hail damage all over this roof. The insurance company denied the claim, saying there was no hail damage. Roofer contacts me and says, hey, call my client, the property owner, talk to him about how he wants to move forward. I go out and look at the property, compare it to the policy that he sent me, and I said, yeah, this coverage is there. I call for another re-inspection. They actually send out a human being this time who is a licensed adjuster and very good at his job. He's been doing it longer than I have, right? And so we get up on the roof, and in literally 5 to 7 minutes, he's like, yeah, this whole roof needs to be replaced, right? And so that's what I do, is I push back on the insurance company. There's another large loss commercial claim that was in northern Colorado where the client got a very small amount of money on this very large commercial roof, okay? It was about $25,000. Then we got involved and we got it up into the millions of dollars, okay? Because there was legitimate damage there. The policy covered it. The insurance company didn't want to pay. We get involved and the claim gets paid fully. You have to ask yourself, why does that happen? Why is it happening now? It's because insurance companies make money by not paying legitimate property claims. And so if you have a legitimate property insurance claim from the hailstorms on your commercial or industrial building, and you need help, somebody that will fight to be on your team to make sure that the insurance company is paying what's legitimately owed, contact me today. My name is Taylor Grant, Bellator Claims Resolution. Most of you guys know me, but I just felt like instead of responding to 30 or 40, and I'm sure it's going to keep happening, more and more messages that I get, emails, phone calls, text messages, I would make a video, and so you guys understand what it is I do. Because a lot of people have no idea that you can hire your own adjuster on a property insurance claim to work on your behalf and fight for your best interest to make sure that you get the amount that you need to fully take care of your property. So, I hope this helps you. It has helped me get it out kind of on video and get the information to you. So if you need help, especially in northern Colorado or Denver, contact me today, bellatorclaims.com. On our website, there is a ton of information for you, the consumer, the property owner, the policy holder, the property manager, the roofing contractor, whoever else it might be that is fighting against the insurance company to get the claim paid. Because trust me, there is no doubt by the time it gets to me, it is always a fight to get the insurance companies to do what I believe is right.